to stop missing someone who's moved on. There is a specific kind of silence, a heaviness in a room that holds a memory. You find yourself there, in the quiet, replaying a laugh, remembering a promise, looking at an old photograph while knowing somewhere else they are building a new life, a newfound happiness that no longer includes you. The most difficult question the heart can ask is this: why do I still miss someone who has already moved on? We believe healing means forgetting, that we must erase them to be free. But this journey isn't about forgetting, it's about remembering differently. It is about setting yourself free. Let's be honest about the feeling. It's not just sadness, it's a phantom limb, an ache. You check their social media, searching for what? A sign of regret? A reason? This isn't weakness, it's biology. Your brain treats love like a powerful reward system. When that person was present, your mind received a steady flow of dopamine, of connection, of validation. Now that they are gone, your brain is in a state of withdrawal. It craves the memory just as it once craved their presence. It creates dopamine loops from nostalgia, trapping you in the past because the past feels better than the empty present. We suffer because we are trying to get a closed door to open again. But the Stoics, the ancient philosophers of the mind, offered a different diagnosis. They would say, we are not suffering because they left. We are suffering because we keep holding on in our thoughts. We are clinging to an idea of them that no longer exists. The philosopher Epictetus, once a slave, understood what it meant to lose everything. He taught a principle that shifts our entire perspective on loss. You cannot lose what was never truly yours, only what was temporarily given. We think of love as possession, my partner, my friend. The Stoics saw love as a gift loaned to us by the universe. We get to experience this person, to learn from them, to share a path. But we never owned them. Their path was always their own. When they move on, it is not a rejection of your worth, it is simply life's reminder of impermanence. Think of it this way. The Stoics compared people to travelers at an inn. We meet, we share a meal, we tell stories, and then, in the morning, we take different paths. You wouldn't be angry at the traveler for continuing their journey, would you? You would be grateful for the time you shared. This is the first step to peace. Psychology calls it acceptance. Not acceptance that you like the outcome, but acceptance that the outcome is. You stop fighting reality. You stop replaying the what-ifs. You accept that their journey has diverged from yours. But why does the thought of them still linger so stubbornly? Psychology points to 3 hidden traps. First, emotional dependency. Your brain misses its routine. It was used to the good morning text, the weekend plans, the shared silence. The absence of that routine creates a void, and your mind rushes to fill it with memories. Second, unfinished mental conversations. You are still talking to them in your head. You're arguing your case, asking for closure, saying the things you never got to say. You are trapped in a loop, seeking an answer from someone who is no longer there to give it. And third, identity attachment. You didn't just miss them. You miss who you were when you were with them. Your identity became intertwined with us. Now you are forced to rediscover me. The solution is not to fight these thoughts. That only gives them more power. The solution is to observe them. Cognitive behavioral therapy gives us a powerful insight. You cannot control your first thought, but you can control the second one. When the memory arises, don't drown in it. Don't follow it down the rabbit hole. Simply label it. Ah, that is the feeling of longing. That is the memory of June. That is the unfinished conversation. By naming it, you are no longer the emotion. You are the observer of the emotion. And in that space between thought and reaction, that is where your freedom begins. Observation is the first step. The next and most powerful is a core Stoic practice, amor fati. It means a love of one's fate. It is the practice of not just accepting reality, but embracing it. You look at the past, not with resentment that it's over, but with gratitude that it happened. Instead of resenting that they moved on, you bless them for the lessons. They taught you what you value. They taught you your own strength. They taught you how to heal. Their departure, as painful as it is the catalyst for your own profound growth. The Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself, Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny. For what could more aptly fit your needs? This is the final turn of the key. You stop missing them not when they finally fade from your memory, but when you stop waiting for them in your thoughts. You stop reserving a space for them at your mental table. You accept that their chapter is over, and you become fully present in your own. This is how you heal. You don't heal by erasing memories, you heal by changing their meaning. The memories are no longer a place you go to live. They are simply a part of the landscape you passed to get here. They moved on. And so can you. Not in bitterness, not in anger, but in gratitude that life and you keep moving forward. One day you'll remember them without pain. You'll hear their name or see a place you once shared, and you will feel a quiet peace. And that's when you'll know you've truly let go. Not because you forgot, but because you learned to love without needing to hold on. If this helped you find calm, subscribe for more Stoic and psychology insights to master your mind.